Case study research, design case study design, is a qualitative research approach used to explore a phenomenon, individual, group, organization, event, or process in depth and within its real-life context. This design is especially useful when the boundaries between the phenomenon and the context are not clearly evident, making it ideal for understanding complex and dynamic systems. A case study does not aim to generalize findings to the larger population, but instead seeks to provide a rich, detailed understanding of the subject. It is particularly appropriate for answering how and why questions, often through an in-depth exploration of a single or multiple cases. Case studies can be exploratory, explanatory, or descriptive. Depending on the research objectives, exploratory case studies are used to investigate phenomena where little prior knowledge exists, often as a precursor to more structured research. Explanatory case studies seek to explain causal links in real-life interventions that are too complex for survey or experimental strategies. Descriptive case studies provide a detailed account of a case within its context, offering a narrative that captures nuances, processes, and interactions. A case can refer to a person, group, organization, event, decision, project, community, or any other unit of analysis relevant to the study. For instance, a case study might focus on a school implementing a new language program, a company undergoing digital transformation, or a student overcoming learning difficulties. Case studies are often based on the constructivist paradigm, which assumes that reality is socially constructed and contextual. However, they may also adopt a positivist or interpretivist approach depending on the researcher's philosophical stance. One of the major strengths of the case study method is its ability to use multiple sources of data, also known as triangulation. These sources may include interviews, observations, documents, archival records, reports, and multimedia artifacts. Enabling a holistic view of the case, data triangulation strengthens the validity of the research by providing multiple perspectives on the issue being investigated. In terms of structure, case studies can be single case or multiple case designs. Single case design focuses on one case in depth and is useful when the case is unique, extreme, or critical to theory development. A multiple case design examines two or more cases to identify patterns or differences across contexts, enhancing the study's robustness and potential for theoretical replication. Cases may also be holistic or embedded. In a holistic design, the case is studied as a whole, while in an embedded design, multiple units of analysis within the case are examined. The process of conducting a case study typically begins with identifying a suitable case that aligns with the research objectives. The case should be purposefully selected, often using criteria-based or theoretical sampling to ensure relevance and richness of data. The next step involves gaining access and consent from participants and institutions. Involved in the case, ethical considerations are critical, especially when dealing with identifiable individuals or sensitive contexts. The researcher must obtain informed consent, ensure confidentiality, and protect the rights and well-being of participants. Data collection in case study research is flexible and iterative, allowing the researcher to adapt and respond to emerging themes. Semi-structured interviews are commonly used, enabling in-depth exploration while allowing participants the freedom to express their experiences and perspectives. Observation is another key method, especially when studying behaviors, interactions, and settings in real time. The researcher may take the role of a participant observer or a non-participant observer, depending on the level of involvement and the context of the study. Documents and records provide valuable historical and contextual information that enrich the understanding of the case. Field notes and journals help in recording insights, reflections, and contextual details during data collection. Data analysis in case studies involves thematic analysis, identifying patterns, categories, and emerging themes from the collected data. Techniques such as coding, memo writing, and narrative analysis help in organizing and interpreting the data. For multiple case studies, A cross-case analysis is performed to compare findings across different cases and develop broader insights. Researchers must maintain a chain of evidence, ensuring that conclusions are well supported by the data and traceable back to the sources. Trustworthiness is a key concern in case study research, and it is established through credibility, transferability, dependability, and confirmability. Strategies such as member checking, peer debriefing, audit trails, and thick description enhance the rigor of the study. Member checking involves returning the findings to participants for feedback and validation, ensuring their perspectives are accurately represented. Case studies can yield powerful insights for theory building, especially when they reveal how and why certain outcomes occur in specific contexts. However, they also have limitations. The most common criticism is their limited generalizability due to the small number of cases and context-bound findings. Another limitation is the potential for researcher bias, especially when the researcher becomes too immersed in the case or interprets data subjectively. To address this, researchers must practice reflexivity, critically examining their own assumptions, values, and influence on the research process. Time and resource constraints are additional challenges, as case study research often involves prolonged engagement and detailed analysis. Despite these limitations, the depth, richness, and contextual understanding provided by case studies make them highly valuable for exploring real-life complexities. In writing Chapter 3, the researcher must justify the selection of the case study design by explaining its alignment with the research questions and objectives. The methodology section should detail the type of case study, sampling strategy, data sources, collection, procedures, and data analysis techniques. It should also address ethical considerations, limitations, and the steps taken to ensure the credibility of the findings. The case study design is particularly useful in program evaluations, curriculum studies, leadership development, and organizational change research. In education, it helps to understand classroom practices, student behavior, or school leadership within a specific institutional context. Ultimately, case studies provide deep contextual insights, foster understanding of processes, and offer rich evidence for practice and policy. When thoughtfully designed and rigorously conducted, case studies offer a compelling methodology for uncovering meaning, relationships, and dynamics that other designs may overlook. If you find this content helpful, subscribe to stay updated on the next tips for writing Chapter 3. Feel free to comment below with topics you'd like us to cover in future content. Thank you!
Coffee cup, minds in a race, staring at the screen, trying to find my place. Outlines messy, deadlines tight, gotta make this thesis shine so bright. Sources, research, writing flow, draft and edit, take it slow. Citations right, no mistakes, one more page, oh for goodness sake. Don't deny it, every word refine, revise it, step by step, don't lose your mind. That degree's about to shine. Reviews long, but I push ahead. Methodology's got me seeing red. Data's done, now analyze, find the gaps and theorize. Feedback's in, don't be stressed, rewrite, refine, do your best. Paint visions up, take a breath, this thesis stands the test. Write it, cite it, stay excited. It's only fair. Late night coffee cup, minds in a race. about to shine. Lit review's long, but I push ahead. Methodology's got me seeing red. Data's done now, analyze. Find the gaps and theorize. Feedback's in, don't be stressed. Rewrite, refine, do your best. Transitions up, take a breath. This thesis stands the test. Write it, cite it, stay excited. All this work, can't deny it. Step by step, you're almost there. That the thesis life, it's only fair.